Hey y'all, I am back with another video. I don't think I've ever said that. I'm back with another video. And it's interesting. I got a few records and a book today out thrifting that are worth a video. So I thought I'd do this. Also want to say my batteries were mostly depleted before I went out on the trip to Fort Worden, so I had to use this cheap camera. It still turned out pretty cool, but you know, when you have to edit through the system that I do, and then you create the video from that, the quality goes down. So the quality is not that great on that video, and I'm going to work on doing more higher quality videos. I'm going to be hanging out down in the Hollywood area from the 17th through the 7th, visiting a friend down there and just wandering around and yeah, enjoying the area and kind of considering it a little bit of a vacation, I guess you can call it. So, and I'm going to be doing some videos for sure. That's guaranteed. Anyway, I'll show you what I found today. Okay, here we go. This is pretty cool. Swamp Dogg. Have you heard this story? So, Swamp Dogg, I don't really know much about Swamp Dogg. I think it was Nardwuar, on a Nardwuar video. Some of you may know who Nardwuar is, but he did a video with Snoop Dogg. And I think that he gave Snoop Dogg a Swamp Dogg record. Or he gave, there was somebody that he gave a Swamp Dogg record to, and I think there may have even been some kind of connection with him and the musician that he was interviewing. Anyway, this is cool. I've never had a Swamp Dogg record before, which is surprising. Of all the records I bought over the years. Anyway, that's pretty cool. This was too interesting to pass up. The Death of a Smoker by Dr. Alton Orchner. And, yeah, when one puts a bullet in his head, it is cheap, painless, and quick. When one commits suicide by smoking, it is prolonged, painful, and expensive. It's funny because this was in 1967. You see, this guy is actually a scientist, Alton Orchner. You see, he's in a scientific lab there, and he's from Waco, Texas. I thought this was a religious record at first, and then it's on the Great Sermon series. I got to listen to it. I don't know if he's... Yeah, anyway, I think he's just a doctor. But it's pretty interesting. Dad used to tell me when I smoked back then, you know, I'd kind of get in trouble if he found out, but he'd say, "It's just another nail in your coffin, John." So, yep. Just another nail in your coffin. Yeah. So this is interesting, right? That's pretty cool. Now this is a strange record. I bought this more for the resale value, but I kind of like this cover. It was interesting. Presented by the Army Reserve too, which is very strange. Yeah, so, but this record is resellable, so that's pretty groovy. And Yeah, anyway, I thought I'd buy that. There we go. Aretha Franklin. This is super cool. This is called a white label promo. And I will show you. Let's see. Why it's called a white label promo. So, there's a lot of records, if it has this white label on the front, it's called a white label promo. And the record will have a white label, and it will say radio station copy, not for resale. So this is pretty rare. You don't find soul white label promos very often. So I thought this was cool, and it's in good shape. This is definitely an older Aretha record too. That's cool. And look at this. I thought it was sealed when I first found this. Yeah, it's in good shape. It's a re-released one. You know, it's not an old release, but it's still cool, right? Okay, now on to the very exciting find. So this book, somebody threw it back, and I was instantly curious. And it is from 1874, which caught my attention. And I started looking through here, and there's all these really, really interesting illustrations for the stories. A lot of really interesting illustrations. So and the stories are, you know, there's Jack in the Pulpit. Yeah, I mean, it's just worth it just to look at all the photos in here. But I want to read some of the stories too, actually. Super cool. Yeah, this was. I mean, it's art, you know. So it only cost me 59 cents. Oh, look at that little guy. Boy and little dog Bobby. Anyway, yeah, super cool. It survived. What is that? Man, 100 and I'm gonna do my math. Let's see. 145 years? Is that right? 145 years? 1874? Something like that. Anyway, I think I'm right. Because I'm almost 50 in about a month, a little over. So, yeah, I think I did my math correctly. That's not that hard. Anyway, I should be able to get that right. So, I hope you guys are all doing great, and I will talk to you again soon. Alright, bye.